What is? Get that off my page. Ken Jennings creeped out Jeopardy. Fans after sharing 2 photos of giant bugs on his Instagram page. One was so bad it had fans urging him to leave the house. The first jump scare came on Saturday, August 23rd. The duality of Washington State. Blackberry season is always followed in very short order by giant house spider season, he captioned the post. At first, fans might not have known what Jennings was referring to as they looked at a photo of wallpaper patterned with various fruits and plants. Closer inspection revealed a huge spider, which looked to be a few inches long, hiding in the corner of Jennings' sliding door in his home. The second photo featured a closer-up look at the arachnid. Fans were creeped out after they eventually saw the huge spider. "I'd be listing the house," one follower said. "Talk about jump scare. I was so busy admiring the really pretty wallpaper, and then that spider came out of nowhere," wrote another. "Oh my gosh. That thing is giant," added a third. "I love that wallpaper." "Not so much that spider," a fan said. "Not the close-up. Geez. Warn a person," another commented. "That is horrifying," a follower wrote. "That needed a trigger warning," a fan said. But that wasn't the only jump scare of the weekend for Ken Jennings followers. On Sunday, he shared a photo of a praying mantis that landed on his towel at the beach. "Stowaway at the beach. Might F around and bite off my husband's head later," he captioned the post. A female praying mantis supposedly bites the head off her male mate during mating season. The huge bug was sat on Jennings' red, white, and blue striped towel as the Jeopardy host faced the water, where boats floated by. Although fans were not so creeped out as they were for the spider, some didn't appreciate it. "This is not the content I signed up for. What is nightmare fuel?" a fan wrote. "You again," another follower wrote. "You're wild for this one, Ken," a third said. The world of Jeopardy is usually filled with buzzer battles, trivia triumphs, and nail-biting Final Jeopardy wagers. But this week, longtime host Ken Jennings managed to throw fans for a loop in a way nobody expected, not with a tough clue about Shakespeare or a daily double on obscure world capitals, but with something entirely different, 2 unexpected jump scares that had the internet buzzing. Jennings, who has comfortably settled into his role as the face of Jeopardy, following the passing of Alex Trebek in the later hosting shuffle, has developed a reputation for his witty humor and dad joke charm. Fans are used to his quips on the show, as well as his occasional posts on social media. But when he dropped not 1 but 2 startling surprises in quick succession, the fandom erupted with reactions ranging from laughter to confusion to pure shock. The first jump scare, a startling selfie. The first scare came out of nowhere. Jennings posted what looked like a harmless selfie, with a cheeky caption, "Just hanging out in the studio before taping." Fans clicked, expecting to see a behind-the-scenes peek at the beloved set. Instead, the photo showed Jennings grinning in front of the podiums, but lurking in the background, and the shadows near the contestants' entrance, was a creepy, distorted face peeking out. Whether it was a prank involving a filter, a production crew member pulling a spooky stunt, or a carefully placed Easter egg, the result was undeniably unsettling. Many fans admitted they gasped or scrolled past quickly before realizing what they'd seen. One fan tweeted, "Ken, I was sipping coffee and you nearly made me spill it all over my laptop. Never thought I'd get a horror jump scare from Jeopardy. Of all things." Another joked, "This is the hardest clue of all. What on earth is hiding behind Ken Jennings?" The selfie immediately started trending among trivia communities, with debates on whether Jennings orchestrated it himself or if someone else on the crew edited the photo. Ken, being Ken, didn't clarify. He simply followed up with a smirking emoji. The second jump scare, a video gone wrong if the selfie rattled fans, the second post downright floored them. Later that evening, Jennings uploaded a short video clip to his Instagram story. It began innocently enough, him standing at the host's podium, delivering a mock clue in that classic Jeopardy cadence. This is the game show where fans least expect a fright. Before viewers could even think, "What is Jeopardy?" the screen distorted with a loud noise and flashed an image straight out of a horror movie, a pale, ghostly figure with wide eyes staring directly into the camera. The sudden switch lasted less than 2 seconds before the video cut back to Jennings laughing hysterically. For a man known for his quick wit and love of wordplay, this was an entirely different side of Jennings. The internet had no idea how to react. On Reddit, fans opened a thread titled, "Ken Jennings just gave me a heart attack." The top comment read, "I'm a 30-year-old adult and he still got me. I can't believe I just screamed over a Jeopardy host." Others took it more lightheartedly. Ken Jennings is officially the king of final jump scares. Imagine Alex Trebek seeing this. He'd raise one eyebrow and say, "Really, Ken?" Why fans can't stop talking about it. The reason Jennings' 2 jump scares caused such a stir isn't just because they were unexpected. Fans have come to see Jeopardy as a comforting, steady part of their routine. The set is iconic, the gameplay formula unchanged for decades, and the tone of the show is more intellectual than sensational. For that reason, a horror-style prank felt completely out of left field, like a pop quiz turning into a haunted house. Moreover, Jennings has always leaned into a bookish nerd with a sly sense of humor persona. The sudden dive into jumpscare territory flipped that script. For some fans, it made him seem refreshingly playful. For others, it felt jarring, like seeing your professor pull a prank during a serious lecture. One fan summed it up perfectly: Jeopardy is supposed to be safe, cozy, brainy TV. Ken just gave me trust issues. Fan reactions pour and reactions online were divided into 3 categories: laughter and amp. Praise. Many viewers loved the unexpected twist. They praised Jennings for shaking things up and proving that even in a dignified environment like Jeopardy, a little fun goes a long way. "I love that Ken isn't afraid to be goofy. Life is serious enough, let Jeopardy have a jump scare now and then." Genuine fear. A surprising number of fans admitted that the scares genuinely unsettled them. Some even claimed they were watching with kids who ran out of the room screaming. "My daughter loves Jeopardy. She did not love seeing Ken turn into a horror director. Thanks for the nightmares, buddy." Confusion and amp. Curiosity. Others were just baffled, questioning whether this was part of a larger Halloween-themed rollout or simply Jennings entertaining himself during downtime. Is this a teaser for a special? Or did Ken just discover TikTok filters and decide to terrorize us all? Jennings responds to the buzz. After the storm of reactions, Jennings finally addressed the matter in his classic dry humor. Posting on X, formerly Twitter, he wrote, "Final Jeopardy, this is the emotion most fans experienced after my last 2 posts. Answer, what is mild trauma?" The post only fueled the conversation further, proving that Jennings knew exactly what he was doing. While he didn't confirm whether more scares are coming, fans are already on edge every time he posts. The bigger picture, Ken Jennings as host. This incident also sparked a wider discussion about Jennings' style as the face of Jeopardy. Many fans believe moments like this show why he was ultimately the right choice to carry on the hosting mantle. He balances respect for the show's tradition with a willingness to be human, funny, and occasionally surprising. While Alex Trebek maintained a dignified, calm presence, Jennings leans into his personality a bit more. Some longtime viewers may resist this change, but for others, it's a refreshing evolution. The jump scares, while divisive, reminded fans that Jennings doesn't take himself, or the show, too seriously. Speculation is already running wild. Will Jeopardy embrace Halloween season with spooky-themed clues and creepy effects? Could this be a test for future playful content on social media? Or will Jennings simply retreat back to his usual trivia banter, leaving the jump scares as a one-time gag? Whatever the case, one thing is certain, fans won't forget this moment anytime soon. Ken Jennings managed to do what few game show hosts ever achieve. He took a show built on intellectual calm and gave it a dose of chaotic, internet-breaking energy. For decades, Jeopardy has been the ultimate safe zone for trivia lovers. Ken Jennings' 2 jump scares turned that safe zone upside down, sending fans into laughter, shock, and even a bit of horror. Whether people loved it or hated it, they were united in one truth: they couldn't stop talking about it. And maybe that was Jennings' plan all along. After all, In the game of Jeopardy, the biggest victory isn't just answering the clue correctly, it's keeping people engaged, entertained, and coming back for more. So the next time Ken Jennings posts a photo or video, fans might think twice before clicking. Because if this week proved anything, it's that Final Jeopardy isn't the only surprise he has up his sleeve.